final lift up. And we're going in. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not very excited for this fight. Wait, what? You are the champion? Why doesn't anybody ever tell me this? Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Coronet. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokemon overcame all the challenges you faced. However difficult, it means you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League champion, I accept your challenge. Oh man, Champion Cynthia. The first thing I do have to compliment is the music. This is like the best champion theme across the Pokemon games, in my opinion. It builds, the music just builds that it just gives you this energy to add to the tension of this very difficult fight. That's right, this fight's not easy. Cynthia, full team of 6, starting off with Spiritomb, level 61, Ghost Dark type, with Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Psychic, and Sucker Punch. This is a really difficult Pokemon to take out because Spiritomb has no weaknesses whatsoever. I am using Kevin here because Kevin can resist a lot of Spiritomb's attacks. So we're just gonna do the best that we can here. Goes for the Dark Pulse. Again, I'm resisting a lot of attacks, which is great for Kevin. I don't know what to do next because I have a feeling that Cynthia's probably going to heal if I use another attack. So I'm gonna go for a Metal Claw. That does a lot less damage. All right, good. That means Cynthia is not going to heal, and I can just finish off the Spiritomb off with a Night Slash. So let's go ahead and do that. Withdrawing. What is this? Okay, what are you sending out? Lucario! Oh my god, right away. This Cynthia's not playing around here. So, okay, Lucario. Holy crap, I did not expect this to happen, to come to this. So we're just gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for Cindy. Let's do this. Lucario, level 63, Steel Fighting type with Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, Flash Cannon, and Nasty Plot. Now, I'm gonna have you guys know, if you think Cynthia is notorious for a certain Pokemon that a lot of people have PTSD on when it comes to the fight here, and I'll just have you know, if you think that that Pokemon is devastating in this fight, I think the Lucario is worse. I think Lucario is the worst of her team to deal with, and we just took out the worst of it. So there we go. That is the first Pokemon of 6 that we took care of for Cynthia. That's great stuff right there. Next up is Gastrodon. Okay, Gastrodon is on level 60, Water Ground type with Scald, Earthquake, Sludge Bomb, and Rock Tomb. I'm gonna go ahead and send out Casper for this. Because I don't want to deal with Earthquake, you know. So we're just gonna go ahead and go for Shadow Ball here. Hopefully we can get a special defense lower here. Okay. Oh, we did! Nice! Okay, goes for the Rock Tomb, which is gonna lower my speed, unfortunately, but that's fine. This should be fine. Okay, this Gastrodon does have leftovers, so it is going to heal every turn, so it's going to be a little bit of annoying, but we'll see how this goes here. I'm just going to go ahead and keep using Shadow Ball. Alright, there we go. Took out the Gastrodon, just like that. Man, Shadow Ball's really powerful, holy moly. Alright, Casper's now level 70, 2 levels above Cindy, but that doesn't really matter much in the grand scheme of things. Okay, next up is Rosarite. Rosarite is on level 60. Grass Poison type with Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb, and Energy Ball. If there's anything, I think the Rosarite is probably the least of your worries in this fight. But that doesn't mean you should underestimate this, as this Rosarite does have some pretty powerful moves. So we're just gonna go and go for a flamethrower here. That does not one-shot the Rosarite, unfortunately. We're gonna go for a sludge bomb. Oh my god! 1 HP, holy crap. That was crazy. No, it doesn't matter! Oh my god. Please, heal it up! You don't heal it up! What are you doing? Oh, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have a feeling... Okay, since champions also use healing items, so I have a feeling that Cynthia's going to heal Rosarite's HP. So, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to... Do I have a max revive? I do have a max revive. I have 3. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, we'll max revive Cindy. And, yeah, there's the 4-star for the Rosarite. Okay. So... Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm going to heal Kevin as well, because, if she sends out her next Pokemon, which if I think of what she's going to send out soon, then I'll be ready for it. Alright, let's go for a fly. Goes for Dazzling Gleam. I avoid it because I'm in the air. We go for a fly. And there we go! Okay, Danielle had a better time taking out the Rosarite than Cindy has. And there we go. Okay, what are we gonna send out next? Milotic! Alright, Milotic. I am going to send out Casper for this. Milotic is a level 63 water type with Recover, Mirror Coat, Ice Beam, and Scald. Milotic is very, very defensive, so I anticipate that this is going to take a while. So we're going to go and start off with a Shadow Ball. Hopefully we can get the special defensive drop on the Milotic. Please? Okay, you don't. I avoid the Scald, that's nice. Scald has a 30% chance to burn. And Milotic has a Flame Orb, which inflicts burn on the Milotic. Which is fine, you know. That means his HP is going to get chipped down little by little. Okay, goes for the Scald. Please don't burn me. I would appreciate if you don't burn me. Alright, good. Alright, we should be able to take out this Milotic in this turn here, which is actually surprising, because this Milotic does take a while to defeat. So we're just going to go for a Thunderbolt, and there we go. Took out the Milotic. That is her most defensive Pokemon taken care of right there. Oh my gosh. Alright, sending down level 69. And then sending back out Spiritomb. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna send out Kevin again. Because I think Kevin has the best chance at taking out the Spiritomb. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, both of us having pressure. So we're just gonna go and go for another Night Slash. And there we go. Took out the Spiritomb. Alright. So that is, I believe, all 5 Pokemon taken care of for Cynthia. So now we have 1 more Pokemon. Kevin down level 65. So here we go. Last but not least, Garchomp. Let's do this. I can't remember the last time I was put in a corner like this. Oh man, here we go. This is everybody's nightmare. Garchomp, level 66. Dragon Ground type with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Sword Stance, and Poison Jab. It's very powerful. Oh my gosh, it begins. Okay, what am I gonna do in this situation? Alright, let's send out Kevin next. Maybe Kevin, or Ivan. Maybe Ivan can do something here. Let's go for Ice Beam here. Please! Oh no, it begins! If it sets up Sword Stance enough times, then this Garchomp will be powerful enough to sweep your entire team. And I'm not looking forward to it. So let's go for an Ice Beam here. Please freeze it! Oh my god, please freeze it. It does not freeze. Oh no. Alright, go for another Ice Beam. Are you using another Sword Stance? No, you're not. You're going for an Earthquake. Oh my goodness! I survived with 1 HP! The power of friendship kicks in! Let's go for another Ice Beam here. Hopefully we can take it out because now it does not have the Resistance Berry. And there we go! Ladies and gentlemen, that is Cynthia taken care of right there. Oh my goodness, I got really lucky right there. If it wasn't for that, I would have lost. Wow! That was insane. Just a few minutes ago, you were the most powerful challenger, and just now, you became the most powerful of all of the trainers. You are now our newest champion. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. That was really lucky. That was excellent. Truly an outstanding battle. You gave the support your Pokemon needed to maximize their power, and you guided them with certainty to secure victory. You have both passion and calculating coolness. Together, you and your Pokemon can overcome any challenge that may come your way. Those are the impressions I got from our battle. I'm glad I got to take part in the crowning of Sinnoh's new champion. Now then, step onto the lift. I cannot believe I got away with that. I'm just in awe. That was really lucky. The room ahead is the Hall of Fame. Your last battle was splendid! Oh, hello, Professor Rowan. A child I enlisted for my Pokédex project has come this far. It's only natural that I come and witness their crowning achievement. I shouldn't call you a child anymore. You've grown into a real champion. Professor, you still enjoy the enthusiasm kids bring to your research, don't you? Step this way. Professor Rowan, I need you over here as well. It's been a long while since I last entered this room. If the last time you were here was when I became champion, then yes, that would be quite a long time ago. Wow. Cynthia really holding her dominance. It makes me wonder how long Cynthia's been a champion for. You know? Haven't y'all ever thought about that? Alright, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Your names will be recorded for posterity here. What you are leaving are the memories of your adventure so far. It's time to record your names, you and your Pokemon. Remember, your Pokemon are partners that grew with you through many challenging battles. This machine will make a permanent record of your achievement. Alright. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. We got Kevin the Weavile. Ivan the Floatzel. Casper the Miss Magius. The Miss Magius. Sorry. Cindy the Infernape. Victor the Hippowdon. And Danielle the Staraptor. And here's me. We did it! In 30 hours.
And that concludes my Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl for the Nintendo Switch. It was a really fun, nostalgic trip, having to revisit the Sinnoh region for the third time on this channel now. As I went through this game, I would frequently go back to my original Pokemon Diamond and Pearl LP, and just seeing how much different my style is, as well as the type of commentary I presented. And I will say that even though I did mention in the very beginning of the LP that I was pretty happy with how my original Diamond and Pearl LP went, I said things in my original LP that I probably wouldn't be proud of saying now. It's crazy to think how much your personality changes over the course of 6 years. But that's just what happens when you personally develop as time goes on. So while this was a really good remake of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, there were some questionable things in this game that if you've come from Sword and Shield to this game, then you would definitely notice some of the questionable changes, like the transition back to a top-down perspective as opposed to the 3D perspective that are from X and Y and onwards. The other issue I had was the movement. The movement in this game just felt really off. It's hard to really describe why it feels off unless you actually play the game and move around yourself. But there were definitely moments where collision just felt really weird. Turning around isn't always the best, and then also the hitboxes on some of the objects were larger than they appear to be. The TM system I didn't really like so much because I wasn't a fan of the fact that they went back to the one use of TMs as opposed to infinite use of TMs like in some of the more recent Pokemon games. I don't know if having the ability to use TMs infinite times was very broken. The game as a whole was just way too similar to original Diamond and Pearl. When you look at the previous remakes, let's say Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's a remake of Gold and Silver with some elements from Crystal into the mix, and then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, there's some elements in that game that are from Emerald to add into the mix, while still maintaining what Ruby and Sapphire was still like. I would have liked to see some elements from Platinum into this remake, but there was nothing that was from Platinum that was into the mix. It was just all Diamond and Pearl going into this game. I really felt like, as I was playing through this game, that this remake could have really been a lot better than what it actually is. If you haven't experienced original Pokemon Diamond and Pearl or even Platinum, then this is definitely a pretty good game to get into if you are interested in playing any of the games that introduce Gen 4 Pokemon. It's also a pretty good recommend if you want a nice nostalgic trip, as long as you are not bothered by some of the decision making that was put into the game. Or if you are really curious about the Sinnoh region as a whole, then as of recording this video, a new Pokemon is about to come out, which is already going to be out by the time this video goes up, which is Legend of Arceus. And to be honest, I'm actually pretty curious about how that game's going to turn out, because I've never really been into these types of Pokemon games, but it does seem like a game that I do want to try out. So with that, that is basically all that I want to show off in this game for now. In tradition to most other Pokemon games, there are more things for us to do that are now available to us after we beat the game. But for now, I am going to hold off on that for a later time, as I want to move on to my next LP. Thank you guys so much for watching my Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And as for my next LP, this particular game that I have in mind, I think it's going to be pretty exciting. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. As of my ranking for this game, I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10. A bit lower ranking than I would like to give it, but like I said, it's not a bad remake, but there's issues with the game that makes it not one of my favorite modern Pokemon games. I still think that original Diamond and Pearl is my favorite in the entire Pokemon series. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this LP, and I will see you guys on my next playthrough.